right, this is Nate, the Vinyl Guide, and I am in the sleepy little town of Claremont, California. It's kind of a little bit east of Los Angeles towards San Bernardino. It's a bit of a college town. There's several colleges here, and of course, where there's college towns, there are record shops. An old man sneezing. So here, I'm getting ready to take a trip into Rhino Records, very renowned music shop, very cool environment. Let's check it out. All right, behind the counter, we start to see the gold right here, records and t-shirts. And of course, if you look around, there's still plenty of CDs and affordable music, but there's also books and toys and tchotchkes. Let's go take a quick look at some of this stuff before we get into the record area here. So, yeah, you've got little pouches and trinkets and doodads, that sort of thing. Seems to be very important here to have in the music shop, and some very interesting things that you can kind of, gifts you can get for people is a bit of a goof, and of course music related and TV kind of culture related artifacts here. Where else are you going to find a Beatles or Grateful Dead lunchbox? Oh, AC/DC lunchbox. I may take one of those back home. But of course, what you guys want to see is the records. So here are the record racks. Lots of new reissues. They do have quite a few used records, but in a college town, the collectibles that they have are kind of few and far between. A lot of the people here aren't going to be fishing for those original pressings, nor will they have the money to kind of back them up. But yeah, it is a good selection here. And the prices seem to be about average, about fair. You do have reissues of some of the classic titles here. Some of the college kids getting into the Stooges and Bowie and the like. Of course, you have your Adeles and whatnot. And then a lot of bands that I am unfamiliar with that I'm sure the young'uns appreciate quite a bit more. Yeah. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Younger generation get into that, but of course, right next to Lana Del Rey and The Cure. So a very wide selection here. All right. So let's go a row or two over and see some of the more collectible stuff on the wall, shall we? All right, some of the more interesting stuff up on the wall. A Halloween 3 soundtrack on vinyl. There's a Martin Rav Alan Vegas Suicide record. Larry Young up there in the top row. Hawkwind Space Ritual. Original U.S. press, sealed. $75. Now, Claremont's a bit of a, like I say, a bit of a sleepy suburb, but it is really cool, really fun. Really cool shops here. And what else is interesting is a lot of folks from the entertainment industry kind of make their homes out here. A little bit more quiet, a little bit more fresh air than in Los Angeles. So, yeah, you'll end up finding some collectibles out here as well. There is an original pressing. Let me see if I can zoom in on it here. Motley Crue. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get with the reflective lights. Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love, Leather issue. This is the one where they issued it before they were signed on the private label. Looks like it has all the stuff with it. GNR Lies, $50. And then they've got a few boots here, which are kind of interesting. Looks like a Beatles TMOQ, Yellow Matter Custard. That's one of the ones that we talked about on the episode with John Lennon. And here's a few other boots here. There's a Zappa boot of lather, as well as some Floyd boots. So yeah, that's the gold they have here on the wall. And here's another view of the racks that they have. Now, one other thing to point out, here's some more rocks, some more in the box sets here on the wall. They also have the 7 inches here that you can thumb through. and they have a whole stack of record players. Cheapo ones, but you're in a dorm room, don't have a lot of space. This may be some of your only choices, although I'd encourage you to think differently if that were the case. Don't take one of these home. Go get a used one with a really nice cartridge. Anyway, so that is Rhino Records here in Claremont, California. For more record store videos, make sure to check out our YouTube page, or you could always go to www.thevinylguide and make sure you subscribe to our record collecting podcast, www.thevinylguide.com. And until we talk next time, keep spinning. Cheers.